39 kilometers. That is all that separates one of the largest concentrations of energy on Earth from the open ocean. Nearly a third of the world's seaborne oil must pass through this narrow strip of water. Every tanker entering the Strait of Hormuz carries more than crude oil. It carries the stability of the global economy. For decades, analysts have described Hormuz as a geopolitical choke point. But politics did not create this pressure. Geology did. From orbit, the Strait of Hormuz looks insignificant, a thin blue line between Iran and Oman. Yet this fragile channel has become one of the most consequential passages on Earth. But long before oil markets depended on it, long before empires competed for influence here, the planet itself was already moving. 100 million years ago, the map looked completely different. The Arabian Plate was still connected to Africa. Far to the east, the Indian Plate was racing northward across the ancient Tethys Ocean. When India collided with Eurasia, the Himalayas rose. But the collision did not stop there. The pressure rippled westward across the crust. The Arabian Plate pressed into Eurasia. The Earth folded. The Zagros Mountains rose. Mountains are not scenery. They are scars left by planetary collisions. And from those scars, a basin formed, what we now call the Persian Gulf. More than 500 million years ago, ancient seas covered this region. When those seas evaporated, they left behind vast layers of salt. Today, geologists call it the Hormuz Salt Formation. Under pressure, salt behaves differently. It flows, slowly, almost like liquid stone. As the surrounding rocks shifted, the salt rose upward, forming massive domes. Inside those geological traps, something extraordinary accumulated. Organic remains of ancient marine life. Tiny plankton that once drifted through prehistoric oceans. Buried, compressed, heated by the slow thermodynamics of Earth's interior. Over millions of years, that buried sunlight transformed into hydrocarbons, oil. The energy powering modern civilization began as microscopic life floating in ancient seas. Hormuz did not create that energy. But geology positioned the strait at the narrow exit of the basin that contains it. At its narrowest point, the Strait of Hormuz is only 39 kilometers wide. Yet nearly a third of the world's seaborne oil flows through it. 3 geological processes stacked together. A basin rich in hydrocarbons, salt formations that trap them, and a narrow gateway through which the energy must travel. Individually, each process is normal. Together, they create pressure. 20,000 years ago, during the last ice age, the Persian Gulf was not a sea. It was a river valley. Humans may have walked across land that is now submerged beneath Hormuz. Scientists do not describe this as design. Geologists study plate compression. Climatologists analyze orbital cycles. Energy economists examine choke points. No conspiracy, no hidden blueprint. Only systems interacting across deep time. 39 kilometers. A narrow gate between continents, shaped by hundreds of millions of years of planetary motion. And the Earth is still moving. Sea levels rise. Plates continue to shift. Orbital cycles continue their silent rhythm. Geography is not destiny. It is frozen cosmic motion. And it is still in motion.